We are leaving the United States again, and this time we're gonna be heading out on the longest trip we've ever done abroad.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Joel.
And we're the Wandering Hartz. We've been traveling full-time for the last 4 years, and we're helping you live a more abundant life abroad through slow travel.
That's right. Today we're gonna go over some of our 2024 travel plans. We're also gonna talk a little bit about why it's taken us so long to leave, because this video is coming out, a little bit late. And then we're going to talk about some of the other projects that we've got coming up too. So first off, we should probably start with why it's been taking us so long to actually get on the road again. And you want to start us off, babe?
Okay. We came back to the United States last year from an almost 9-month trip in Europe, and we did a huge road trip out across Western United States and kind of made a loop from Nashville up to Seattle and then back all the way down.
Yeah, through Arizona. We spent a few weeks in Arizona, got to see a bunch of friends and family in some absolutely gorgeous, our favorite. I mean, we love the Western United States. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, so that took up quite a bit of our time, kind of ended our travel season, our 2023 travel season, basically,
right, for
the year. And now, we've kind of been stuck in the United States.
Yeah, the last couple months we've been kind of like trying to just personal stuff we've had to get taken care of. And then also, just trying to find the right window to head out again. And that finally opened up. So that's what we're doing. We're getting ready to travel abroad, and this time we're going to be going for quite a while. So I thought we'd talk about our first place that we're going to be going to, and this is actually a place we've been to before. Michelle, you actually lived there for a little while.
Yeah, I lived there in the summer of 2005 with my friend, and it's actually Dublin, Ireland is where we're going first.
Yep. And I've been there as well, and we I think 2015, I went over there and did kind of like a quick road trip thing. And then we went back in 2017. So that's the last time we've been to Ireland. And we went there actually it was actually a really epic trip. And we got to go see U2 play in Croke Park, which was absolutely amazing.
A bucket list thing for us to do.
So this time we're going to be heading out. It's actually going to be a quick stopover for us. We're going to do, I think, 3 nights in Dublin, and mostly because it's an easy place to go when we're traveling to get to Europe, and it's fairly inexpensive to get there. Another one that we like to usually go through is also Amsterdam. Those are like usually our two entry points into Europe. So this time we're going to be there. We got a long layover, so we're going to spend, I think, 3 days there, kind of see the city again. And then we're also going to be doing something interesting that you guys might be interested in, especially if you're planning some travel and you're needing some vaccinations. Well, we're actually going to be getting some of our travel vaccinations while we're in Dublin as well. And the main reason is because it's a heck of a lot cheaper to do it there than it is here in the United States. But we'll be doing like a quick little video about that, so you can check that out here in the next few weeks or so. All right, where are we going next?
So from Dublin, we are taking a Ryanair flight all the way over to Corfu, Greece.
Yes.
And this is a place that we have been to. We went there last year, but I don't even know if we were there for 24 hours.
Oh, no.
Maybe just under.
I think, it was like 12 hours maybe.
Yeah, so we barely got to see Corfu.
Yeah, we got in pretty late and then had just enough time to kind of stroll around Corfu town, grab some dinner.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and then we hit the ferry the next morning. So we decided this time we would try to spend an extra day or two there, so we can at least get a little better feel for at least Corfu town, because we're doing the same thing we did last year, and this time we're going to be hopping on that ferry and going to our first long-term destination of 2024, and that is we're going back to Saranda, Albania.
So one of the main reasons that we're going back to Albania is we've actually gotten a lot of questions about Albania and Saranda. Specifically, the videos have done actually quite well for us here. And it's one of the few places in Europe that we get to stay for a year. So as US citizens, we can stay there for a year on a tourist visa. So that's really, really huge.
Yeah, that's huge because it means that it's one of the places that you can use as a refuge or whatever you can call it, a place that you can go outside of the Schengen zone.
Yeah.
So that you can reset your Schengen sign if you want to, like if you're trying to spend like a whole bunch of time in Europe, like a year or whatever. So it's very popular for that.
Yep. Yeah. And we also have a lot of friends that we're meeting up with there again. So it just made sense for us to go back. It's nice to go to a community where we, already know people.
Yeah.
And, it's just more familiar for us. And I think we kind of need that right now, which is,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Missing all our friends.
Yeah,
So.
we're missing a lot of our travel friends. And we're also going to be creating more content for you guys. We're going to explore more of the country. We're also going to be heading to Tirana as well.
Yeah. Yeah, which is the first time for us.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people fly into is Tirana first. But we're kind of doing it in a little different way since we're going to Saranda.
Yeah.
If you've got questions or anything about Albania or even some tips about Albania, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And that way we hopefully get a chance to answer some of that for you guys. Okay, so again, like I said, I don't know if you mentioned we're going to be spending about 2 months in Albania. And then from there, we're actually going to be going to a new country for us. So our first new country of the year, and we're going to be doing a bus ride to a place with a really big lake.
Old.
And old. Big old lake. It's a big old lake.
I think it's actually one of the oldest lakes in the world,
Yeah.
from what I remember. And that is going to be Lake Orchid in Macedonia.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. We've heard a lot of really great things about Macedonia. And so we plan on kind of chilling out and doing our slow travel thing there. And just exploring the town, exploring the area, and hopefully get a chance to do a little bit of travel to see some other parts of Macedonia as well.
Yeah, from there, then we're going to go to Skopje, which is the capital of Macedonia. And then we are actually going back to another country that we've been to, and that is actually one of our favorite countries in the Balkans, and that is Bulgaria.
Yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel, if you don't know, we have a ton of content on Bulgaria. We've actually been there the last 2 summers, and we've spent quite a few months there. So this time, though, we're only going to be spending about, I think, 5 weeks in Bulgaria instead of what we usually do, which is a couple months. And mostly that's because Bulgaria and Romania are entering the Schengen zone this year. Actually, by the time this video comes up, it'll probably have just entered. So that just means that it limits our time in that part of Europe. So we're gonna cut our time short there a little bit so we can explore another new country. The first thing is, another reason we're going back is, again, community. We have a ton of friends that will be going back to Bansko, Bulgaria for the Nomad Fest this year. So it's a really good opportunity for us to get a chance to catch up with all of them, as well as our Bulgarian friends too. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah. So that'll kind of wrap up a little bit summer, I guess half of the summer. And then from there, we plan on heading to Romania.
Yeah, that's a new one for us too. It's been on our list for quite a while.
You've wanted to go there for a long time.
Yeah, since the early 2000s, I've been like researching Romania. So so we're hoping to get the chance to, again, probably spend, we're not sure exactly how long we're going to be there, but probably about another month there. Again, it kind of has to do with our Schengen time. But yeah, so that's going to be really exciting. We have a couple ideas of where we're going to go yet. We haven't actually locked down everything for Romania. But if you have any thoughts or suggestions, drop them in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. Where should we go?
Yeah, or if there's anything you want to know about it, then we'll try to answer that. And then after that, we've got yet another new country that we're planning on going to. And
it's going to be Turkey.
Yeah, so we're really excited about Turkey. Another one that's been on our list. And we're planning on going there. Again, it's it's not in the Schengen zone or anything, so that makes it real easy for us. Also, this year Turkey just made it visa-free for at least for U.S. citizens. I'm not sure about other countries. So we get visa on arrival for up to 90 days as well. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of friends and family that have been telling us that have been to Turkey and just absolutely love it. So it's really high on our list, and we're super excited about that.
Yeah, and the reason why we're kind of ending our stay in Europe, in Turkey, is because of Istanbul, which is a really good jumping off point to then go to Asia.
Right, and that's what we're going to be doing for the end of the year.
Hopefully.
Hopefully everything goes right. Cross your fingers, cross your thumbs, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be going to Southeast Asia, and the plan right now is to spend a little bit of time in Thailand and then head on to Vietnam, and that should finish us out for the year.
Oh, it'll probably take us into 2025.
Yeah, take us into 2025.
Yeah.
So, again, those are some plans that we're still locking down. So later on in the year, and when we get all that kind of figured out a bit more, maybe we'll give everybody a little update if you guys are interested. All right, well, that is our 2024 plans. Let us know if they're good plans or not. I don't know. I think they are.
I think so.
Everyone has an opinion, so.
Well, yeah, and let us know if you have any questions for us about full-time travel. Be sure to let us know. We love to answer your questions and help you guys out. We're also going to be creating a lot of content while we're going to these new countries. Helping you kind of hopefully navigate around Europe in your travels as well. We have some city guides that will be coming out in the future.
Yes.
And we've also been working really, really hard on an ebook that's going to be coming out. And that is going to be all about downsizing and minimalism.
Right. It's two big things that, again, like, was it 4 or 5 years ago now? About 5 years ago is when we kind of started that process ourselves. Yeah. And since then, we have a lot of friends that have kind of been going through the same process. So we thought we'd put together something that will help everybody. If you're thinking about doing full-time travel or slow traveling, or even just minimizing.
Yeah, just downsizing.
Yeah, simplifying your life a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe doing some RV travel, which would be really awesome. That's like on our bucket list too. Then yeah, this will be a good little guide for that to help you kind of wrap your head around it and kind of figure out like how to go through some of the items and figure out what is something you want to keep and what you want to get rid of and all that good stuff.
Because it's hard. It took us 8 months.
8 months.
To go through everything. We had to get rid of everything that we owned, and we sold our house. So that's what's going to be in the guide.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and then check out the channel for more stuff. We've got a couple more podcast episodes coming out here real soon. We've got some interviews with some other expats as well as other full-time travelers. So we're really excited to show that to you guys. What else?
You can sign up for our newsletter over at wanderinghartz.com. That's our website. And yeah, like Joel said, we have our podcast up now, Nomadic Abundance, that you can check out if you don't want to watch the videos and just listen.
Yeah, and there's a playlist on there on our YouTube channel that you can check out.
Yep.
So
I think that's it.
All right. Well, happy wandering.
Happy wandering.